Guys, it's Janice at Ozark Family Homestead, and today's video is a weekly sale ad grocery haul video here. And these are the ones where we go through the paper ads for 10 box Aldi and Kroger, and we look through what are the best of the best deals this week. I do price comparisons to Walmart just so you can get a better idea of how good of a deal this really is. And I show you what I chose to buy. And then at the end of the video, I share our family's grocery budget with you. And I show you how much we have left and all that good stuff. For those of you that are new here, we are a family of 9. We have 7 children, ages 20 down to 4. And I budget $1,100 every month for our grocery budget. And so that's everything that comes from the grocery store, whether it be food, or dishwasher, detergent, and paper towels, and all that kind of stuff. Just everything that comes from the grocery store is lumped together, and that breaks down to about $122 per person for the month. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip the camera around. We will get started looking at the 3 stores that I shopped at this week. And hopefully you guys can see some good sale things that you might want to take advantage of. So here we go. Okay, we are going to go down here to the end of the table. If you hear noises in the background, it is because Sam is emptying the dishwasher again. Sam, I feel like every time I make a video, you're cleaning up the kitchen. We do allow him to leave the kitchen on occasion. He's not always in the kitchen cleaning up, I promise. It just happens to work that way with our schedule. So we are going to start off down here at the end of the table at 10 box. Now, 10 box is just a local chain of grocery stores. I thought they were just kind of in the Ozarks area of the country, but I have viewers telling me that they have them now in places like Louisiana. So I'm guessing that they are spreading out. So if you have a 10 box in your area, yay! All of the sales I'm going to show you today, 10 box Aldi and Kroger, have their sales going on through Tuesday, September 23rd. So make sure you get in there before the sales end if you want to take advantage of them. On this front side of the ad, the first thing that caught my eye were the Honey Crisp apples. You guys, Honey Crisp apples are our family's favorite, and they're on sale at 10 box this week. These are 5-pound bags for $4.98. Now they do tack on a 10% upcharge at 10 box, but even at that price, when you figure in the 10% extra, you're still paying $1.10 per pound at 10 box versus $1.87 per pound at Walmart. So that is a good deal. And I went in there looking to get some Honey Crisp apples, and they didn't have any. So there are no apples in my 10 box haul this week. If I get a chance to go back into town before the sale ends, I may pick up a couple bags just for fresh eating, and I would just pay cash for them if they had them in stock then. So if you're going into the Poplar Bluff 10 box, she did say that they were expecting them to be in stock on Thursday. So hopefully they are there when you go in. Now the small avocados, they have marked down to 58 cents each compared to Walmart's 87 cents each. And that is a good deal. We are going through a lot of avocados here lately. I picked up 20 more of these small avocados. We use 15 for making guacamole for our family, and then we use some individually as well in salads and just sliced up on the side of eggs and things like that. So these we will let them ripen on the counter and then store them in the fridge for a while as well. So that was a good deal. Let's see, I've got Anna. She's taking off outside doing something. So, okay, and I've got, let me flip the ad over there. I've got Rebekah back there in the living room. She's doing a puzzle. Aren't you, baby? Mm-hmm. Okay, the back side of this ad here. Don't get distracted. Here we go. We're focusing on groceries here. On the back side of the ad, they do have the beef sirloin tip roast marked down to $4.98 per pound at 10 box. This must be the week for sales on tip roast because Aldi does have them on sale for $5.99 per pound. Now the deal at 10 box though, $4.98 per pound. There's also a $3 off one package deal. So that digital coupon, if you clip that, you can get an even better deal than this. When I tried to do the price comparison for Walmart, I could not find beef tip roast specifically at Walmart. The closest I could find was their chuck roast, and it's $7.47 per pound. So this is a good deal just for a beef roast in general. I didn't get any because I'm having to watch the grocery budget, and I'm doing okay on beef right now, so I passed that up. Same thing with the chicken wings, $1.57 per pound compared to Walmart's $2.97 per pound. So that is a good deal. I'm well stocked on chicken, so I did pass it up, but you might want to take advantage of that. Now the cheese, I did go ahead and get the cheese. I don't usually get cheese at 10 bucks, but this sale was really good. So their sale price is $2.87 for a 1 pound block of cheese. However, they also have a digital coupon where you get $1 off when you buy 2 of the 1 pound blocks of cheese. And by doing so, you end up paying this price here, $2.37 per block, plus 10% for your cheese. And that is a good deal. Comparison at Walmart, a 1 pound block of cheese at Walmart would be $3.48. So very good deal. I did go ahead and pick up the 2 of those cheeses there, 1 sharp cheddar, 1 medium cheddar. I will just put this in our cheese rotation. Everybody has a cheese rotation, right? We're not the only ones. I will put that in the cheese rotation and it will be there for whenever we need it. Oh, I almost forgot. 73% ground beef, $3.66 per pound, compared to Walmart's $4.29 per pound. There is also a $2 off digital coupon as well that makes this even better. We are going to talk about more ground beef later on when we go over the Kroger ad also. So those of you that don't have a 10 box, Kroger has a good deal on ground beef this week as well. So we will get to that though. Grand total at 10 box for me this week came to $19.22. And my next stop was Aldi, and we'll cover their sale ad next. So the Aldi ad this week actually had some pretty good deals and then some sales that I found while in the store also. So we will start off with the sale ad. They've got their red grapes marked down to $1.29 per pound, which is good compared to Walmart at $1.68 per pound. I went ahead and picked up 2 bags of these because we will typically go through 2 bags of grapes for an afternoon snack for the kids. So this will be enough for 1 snack. They also have their Bartlett pears. These are 3 pound bags for $3.29. That breaks down to about $1.10 per pound. Whereas at Walmart, you'll be paying $1.32 per pound for the Bartlett pears. I did go ahead and pick up 2 of those 3 pound bags, and we will just keep these out and eat them fresh. If they start getting too smushy, I'll put them in the fridge, but this gives us some nice variety. We have some nice fruit variety this week, so I think children are happy about that. The mandarins, now a good normal sale price for these 3 pound bags of mandarins is $2.99 per bag. So at $2.79, this is a better than usual sale price for the mandarins. By comparison at Walmart, you'll be paying $4.97 for their bags. I did go ahead and get 2 of those. Rebekah has already gotten into the one in the back, haven't you, baby? Uh-huh. She loves her baby oranges. So those will be enjoyed this week. Now the mushrooms here, these are 8-ounce cubes for $1.29 compared to Walmart at $1.97. And I will show you here in a little bit when I went to Kroger, I actually got a markdown mushroom package for even less than this. So I stumbled across an even better deal, but this is a decent sale price. If you could dehydrate or freeze dry mushrooms, that might be something you want to go ahead and take advantage of now while they're on sale. Let me show you here the deal with the peaches. I kind of got it on a soapbox with the peaches here. So Aldi peaches on sale for $1.89 per pound this week. And I've mentioned this in weeks past that Walmart is changing things up to where a lot of times they are not selling things like peaches and plums by the pound. They are selling them like each, per peach. And that's what they're doing right now when I looked up my Walmart prices when I was doing the comparison. I did have to Google what is the average weight of a peach, and I found it was 5.25 ounces. So I did the math. I found that at our little neighborhood market, they were selling for 99 cents per peach, divided by the average weight of a peach, means that it was 18.9 cents per ounce at that price, which ends up being $3.02 per pound at our little neighborhood market Walmart. When I checked the Super Center, they were not selling theirs for 99 cents each. They had them for $1.47 each. Why would that be? I don't know. But when you do the exact same math there, you're paying $4.48 per pound for peaches when you buy them individually. Guys, that just makes me twitch. I just can't handle that. So, by comparison there, again, Aldi this week, $1.89 per pound for their peaches. Kroger has a sale as well. Again, we'll get to that. $1.99 per pound there at Kroger. You've got to pay attention to things like that so you are not paying $3 and $4 per pound for things like peaches. That just, that gets me. So that was it in the sale ad. But while I was looking around the store, I did notice the sliced cheeses. These were in the sale ad a week or two ago. And these were marked down to $1.49 per package. Apparently the sale is still going on. It is just not in the ad. So I went ahead and picked up 2 and 2. Really enjoying, guys, I'm really enjoying the Gouda. I did not realize how tasty that was until we just, got it here in the last couple weeks. And it's very, very good. So $1.49 each for these. And check your Aldi if this is something you enjoy, because that is a really good price on a good quality cheese. Grand total at Aldi came to $26.49. And my last stop was Kroger, and we will finally look at those sales that I've been talking about. We'll do that next. All right, Kroger. So when I looked at the Kroger sale ad online, I really didn't see too much stuff that caught my eye, but I would still go into Kroger, and I'll show you here, because there's always, almost always reduced merchandise there in the store, and I can still get good deals even if the sales aren't jumping out at me there. So what I did see in the paper ad this week were the double fuel points. My Kroger does this every single weekend. If you clip that digital coupon and go shopping over the weekend, you get 2 times the fuel points for discounts on filling up your vehicle with gas at their little gas station there. So good deal. There is here, we talked about that 73% ground beef. Now 10 Box does have theirs on sale, but Kroger sale is a teensy bit better than 10 Boxes actually, at $3.99 per pound. Like I showed you before, Walmart is at $4.29 per pound currently. Now at Kroger, this is a weekly digital deal, so you do have to clip this coupon electronically. And, are you sneaking? She's sneaking by here like a sneaky ninja.
I'm trying to not be,
No, don't be too loud. Okay, sneaky. Okay, so if you want that deal, clip the digital coupon, and it is a limit of 5. So she's going outside too. She's following Anna out there. Okay, so there is that. And then coffee. Coffee has gone up in price, you guys, so I am pretty certain, maybe some of you all probably have better memories than I do. I know I have bought Kroger coffee before on sale, but I had $4.99 in my head as the price that I paid for the big things of the generic Kroger coffee. Now the price is $7.99. And apparently that is a good deal nowadays, because at this sale price, you're paying 28 cents per ounce, whereas Walmart's generic bulk size coffee is 43 cents per ounce. So this is a good sale nowadays, but I am fairly certain that I used to get it for much, much, much cheaper. Thankfully, I have a good stockpile of coffee. So some have asked, do you buy things like coffee? I never see it in your weekly sale videos. And yes, I drink coffee every morning, but I stocked up back when it was on sale. Again, I think at $4.99. And so I'm not buying it. I did not buy it even at this sale price because I have enough in my stockpile. And even though this price is good, it bothers me to pay that much. So one of these days I will, I guess, when my stockpile gets lower, but I am bypassing it this week. If you do need to go ahead and restock, it is a good price, like I said, but it's also the weekly digital deal. You must clip the coupon electronically, and there would be a limit of 5 canisters of coffee there. So I did not go in and get any sale items. But like I said, I look for the markdowns. I look for these stickers, these reduced stickers here. And I found quite a bit in the produce department. So when I went in there, I did find the mushrooms here. These are big. This is a 1.5 pound container of mushrooms, marked down to $2.56. And so we're going to use these up. I'm not quite certain how or when, but we will use up these mushrooms, and it's actually a better deal than what Aldi had in their sale. The sugar snap peas, this is a big 1 pound bag for $2.92, and we will just utilize these as snacks or little side dishes, anything like that. They will get used up. The baby spring mix, it'll get used up as side salads or something this week for $1.35. It was a good deal. And then the romaine hearts as well, $1.80 for the 3-pack of the romaine hearts. And we will probably have 7-layer salad with this. It is a family favorite. I don't typically make it just for the family usually. I usually make it when we're going, I don't know, to meet with friends or something like that. But I think our family may just have 7-layer salad over the weekend at some point. Now this Dole salad here, I actually got it for free. So Kroger does give out personalized coupons for freebies. And they've been giving me free salad kit coupons for several months now. So this was a full price. It was not on a markdown salad, but I didn't pay anything for it. And I can show you that on my receipt too, that it just rang up as 0. And then finally the bananas. These were both marked down bananas. The red ribbon thing has been off this one because Rebekah, my little monkey, already got into these bananas here. But marked down bananas, 45 cents per pound. Instead, I think their regular price is 55 cents per pound. And these will just be snacked on, just eaten freely as snacks here at the house. So especially Andrew and Rebekah, they really enjoy bananas, but the other children will get into them too. So that was my short and sweet Kroger haul there. And my grand total there came to a whopping $11.56. Let's see if you can see. There you go. Dole Kit e-coupon, and it shows the $0 there. That's where that e-coupon for the free salad kit came off. So that was my grand total. And now what we'll do is we'll get the clipboard and we will sit down together. We will talk some numbers and we'll see where our grocery budget sits at right now for the month. Okay, I'm going to scoot some mushrooms out of the way there. And I have the clipboard out here and ready to go. And this is where I do all of my tabulations and chicken scratch for the pay period, where I keep track of where the money has gone. So let's see. So I told you we started with $1,100, and on last Friday's video, I did a once a month stock up. That's where I went around and I topped off all the pantries and all the freezers here in the house, and just kind of started fresh. And then we deducted that amount. So at the end of last week's video, we had dropped from $1,100 down to $735.98. And my grand total for this week, it was not a big week. So 10 box Aldi and Kroger combined came to only $57.27. That's very low for me for a weekly sale ad shopping haul. And that means I'm down to $678.71 right now left in the grocery budget. However, I still have 4 shopping expenditures to come out of that amount. I have 3 of those are going to be more weekly sale ad hauls, just like what you see here. But the other one is the Sam's Club haul. And I can tell you right now, I spent a lot at Sam's Club. So that is drastically going to impact my grocery budget. If I took that $678.71 and I divided it up by 4 expenditures, then I should be spending roughly $169 at each shopping trip. I spent way more than that at Sam's Club. I can tell you that. So I do intend to film. I'm looking at all the stuff. I've got Sam's Club stuff over here. I've got Sam's Club stuff over there. I do intend to film that. I didn't have time to do it today because we need to head out to a homeschool event here before too long. But as soon as I get a chance, I will film the Sam's Club monthly stock up that I did, and I'll show you what the damage was with that one too. It is greatly going to impact what I do for the remainder of the pay period. I'm either going to end up over budget, or I'm going to have to make some drastic decisions for what's left for the remainder of the pay period. So that's where we're at. I do see one other thing. Okay, this little piece of paper right there is what I take into town with me. That I write stuff down on this little piece of paper after I look at the online ads. There was something online that I saw at Kroger that was not in the paper ad that I showed you all. They do have their gift cards, 4 times the fuel points when you buy gift cards at Kroger. It says through September 30th. So there would be a digital coupon that you would need to clip, and then you would go in the store and pick a gift card, whether it's for a store or a restaurant or whatever. I'm pretty sure Kroger and Amazon gift cards are excluded from this, but all the others, you know, Outback, Red Lobster, all the different stores, I don't even know. They had Tractor Supply and Home Depot and stuff like that in there. All of those would be included, and if you put $100 on that gift card, you would get 4 times the fuel points. So you, instead of, for the $100, you would get 400 fuel points for that, which equates to 40 cents off per gallon of gas in your vehicle, which adds up. It's a really good deal. So if there's stores that you just frequent anyway, if you go to Home Depot anyway, just get a gift card. That way you can get fuel points there for discounts on your gas, or if you have a gift to be buying someone, you can take advantage of that as well. So it is a good deal. I'm trying to think. I don't see anything else really on my list here that I wanted to share with you guys. I'm trying to make this one a little bit shorter because I know I have children antsy to head in to see friends. So I do think that's what we're going to go ahead and do. I have plans for upcoming videos. I just have to find time to squeeze them into. We have a very busy schedule here lately. Good things, but still busy things. So That's just life. So I do appreciate you hanging out with me today. I hope you can go in and get some good deals. If you can, please put it in the comments. It really brings me a lot of joy to know that others are benefiting from these videos, that you're saving money. It makes me so happy. So please be sure to do the thumbs up because it helps with the YouTube algorithm thing. Double check that you are subscribed, and then just by word of mouth, help our family's channel grow by telling people about Ozark Family Homestead. And I guess that means I'll just see you on the next video. Whenever the video comes out and whatever it's about, who knows? But I will see you guys on the next video. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching Ozark Family Homestead.